and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Doreen Moracha, the amazing person who is running this YouTube channel. And I purpose to teach you new things every week. And if you're new here, don't forget to click that red button and subscribe. Okay, yeah, subscribe because we have to hit, we said that by December 31st we need to hit 10,000 subscribers, and we're like 3,500 less of that. So can we do that? Can we go on with the subscription? Okay, yes. So welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I want to speak about something that people have highlighted to me and told me that I never really get to speak about it, and that is the issue of sexual reproductive health. When it comes to HIV, matters of HIV are highly related to sexual reproductive health, and please forgive me if at some point I say sexual, because yeah, I might. From how I am feeling my tongue, I might. Yeah. So sexual reproductive health is mostly all about the issue of contraception, the issue of being able to access sexual reproductive health related services in facilities. So it is basically like one huge, very huge field, but it is highly related to matters of HIV. And today we're just going to scale it down a little bit and talk specifically about the issue of contraceptive methods or family planning or contraception, whatever you like to call it. That is what we're narrowing it down to. Okay, so on 26th of September, the whole world gets to celebrate World Contraceptive Day. God, I have started early. World Contraceptive Day. And what is contraceptives, or what are contraceptives? They're majorly methods or ways that you use in planning yourself from getting children, planning the number of children that you want, and preventing pregnancies that may be unplanned for. That is basically the long short definition of it. Okay, so what are the types of contraceptive or contraception methods that we have available? So one, we do have the methods that are not hormonal in any way or that we prefer to call safe, and some of them include, there is the withdrawal. But if you have a WAP, withdrawal does not work. It doesn't. Yeah. And we also have safe days, the counting of safe days, that there are apps that actually provide that. I don't know how to count safe days on my own. I never attended any biology class. I broke up with biology at Form 2 third term. So I am also an app dependent. Okay. Yeah, there's we've said withdrawal, we've said the usage of safe days, and now we also have barrier methods such as condom use, both the female and the male condom. We also have a ring. It's a family planning ring. I don't know whether it's the one that is called the diaphragm. It's a family planning ring that is inserted into the woman's vagina, and it's laced with family planning, with the contraceptive method that is available at that moment, and then not available at that moment. It's laced with the contraceptive method. I'm thinking it's the pills, and then they are it's inserted into the woman. I am not sure if it lasts 28 days like the diaphragm, like the dipyridine ring. I think because they are actually trying to make it to become one thing, but already in the market we have the ring, the vaginal ring, that actually is meant for is used as a contraceptive method. We also have the pills, where people get to take a pill every day. A few weeks ago, when I went to test for where I did the cervical cancer test, I actually got these pills. They're called Chaguo Langu. I have not started using them yet because I am not sure how I feel about taking another set of medication. So yeah, there is this very nice, they're free actually at most government hospitals. So Chaguo Langu is like a pill. You take how many pills? There are three thingies, what are they called? 3 strips. Yeah, there are 3 strips like this type, and so you get to take them one every day for 3 months. And we also have the, what is it called? Why am I forgetting this name? The coil. We have the coil. It's like a thing, like a very, it's nanomonal, very safe, and in fact I think it is the most praised of the contraceptive methods that I have met, because most women tend to recommend it, to commend it, because it does not have any hormonal imbalances. We also have the injectable, which is a 3-month pill. That is a 3-month injectable, not like you're injected every 3 months. No, you're injected once for 3 months. And then we have the implant that they have the implant for 3 years or for 5 years, depending with your choice. We also have, let me see what I have forgotten. We also have the contraceptive patch. The patch is basically, it's like a it's like a patch. Okay, let me try and find you a picture of the patch. Yeah, so the patch is like it's a patch basically. It's a patch. I think I am trying to look it up. Okay. They say the patch is actually 99% effective. Let me see the photo. Yeah, it's a patch. You can put it here on the side of the tummy. You can put it here on the side of the hand. It's just like a patch, but they say, according to, which site is this? According to www.nhs.uk, it says the patch is 99% effective at preventing pregnancy. Each patch lasts for 1 week. You change the patch every week for 3 weeks, then leave a week off without the patch. Yeah, it is like the okay, yeah. So we also have the most famous contraceptive, which is the emergency contraceptive, also known as P2, also known as the morning after pill. And it is, I think, the most misused in my country. It is the most misused contraceptive method, because it is an emergency method. However, some people prefer to pop it every now and then, like ground nuts. But then it does not work like that, because according to the emergency, to how it is designed to work, you're designed to take it within 72 hours of having unprotected sex, and then you realized, okay, the condom burst, oh Lord, his pull-out game is weak. Okay, such kind of instances. Or you had sex with a stranger and you really don't want to get pregnant and it's unplanned, or you and your boyfriend had sex and she happens. So you take the P2 or morning after pill. There are very many types of morning after pills, but you cannot take morning after pills more than twice a year. You can't. Its major side effect is, it's one pill that has a lot of hormones in it to prevent you from getting pregnant. So what happens is, when you pop them every other weekend, one day when you decide to get pregnant, those hormones might break one of the fallopian tubes, and when they do that and you get pregnant, then you end up having an ectopic pregnancy. Ectopic pregnancy is a pregnancy that happens outside the fallopian tube, so it's very, very painful. You don't want to experience that. So instead of popping pills every other weekend, how about you just find one contraception method that actually works for you? Because there are very many contraception methods in the market and they are working for women out there. And remember that what is working for your friend is not going to work for you. So don't go for a contraceptive method that is because hey, Nani said, hey, me, I have my 5-year implant and I'm so good. And then you go to the hospital and tell the doctor, I also want the 5-year implant. It might not work for you hormonally because women's hormones are imbalanced from one woman to the other. Okay, so don't go asking that. Ensure that first of all, go to a health facility. Most of the time, it's better to go to a health facility that actually deals with matters of sexual reproductive health so that they get to understand where you're coming from and what you're doing. For women living with HIV, who are actually on DTG. DTG is the new regimen that we are taking. We are now being switched to. If you missed that video that I did about medication switching, you can actually watch it on my previous videos. When you are DTG, when it first came out, was not recommended for women in childbearing age. At some point, it was banned, and they say that it has reproductive side effects, reproductive health side effects. But then last year it was cleared, and now last year during the International AIDS Conference, it was cleared, and now there's DTG for all, which is DTG for all women living with HIV. So if you are on DTG, it is very advisable that you actually talk to your doctor about the right and recommended contraception method that you can use. Okay, so don't just go and say, Nani is using the injection, I also want the injection. Some of these contraceptive methods have their own side effects. Some of them have extreme weight gain, some of them have extreme weight loss, some of them have nausea, vomiting, lack of appetite, a lot of emotional stress, like you can just become too emotional for no apparent reason. So ensure that by the time you are going to uptake a contraception method, you have consulted with your doctor. Don't just, it is not something you prescribe for yourself, okay? Yes, please don't. Okay. Also, remember, for men, there is a permanent, contraception or reproductive health is not a women thing only. Some men tend to think, that is for women, the woman will take care of it. No, it is a collective responsibility, because both of you are actually having sex and unprotected sex. And if you don't have the plan to have children, then ensure that both of you have agreed, both you and your partner, or you have told your partner, babe, what are we doing to prevent ourselves from actually being able to take care of a child that is unplanned for, or from actually getting a pregnancy that is unplanned for. And then they will actually tell you, babe, you can actually use the condom, babe. Nowadays there's even male contraceptive methods, okay? So, babe, you can actually take the new male contraceptive method. Or if you've finished having your children, you've had your 5, your 7 kids, and you've decided that is all you want to have, or you've had your 3 or 2, then you can go, the man can go ahead and get a vasectomy, and then life moves on. Vasectomies actually in Africa have a lot of stigma, because men tend to think that they will end up making them infertile, but no, they will not. So please always forget about the myths and misconceptions that surround sexual reproductive health and contraceptives okay, and contraceptives as a whole. But try as much as possible to get educated about what is there in the market and what suits you as an individual and as partners. Also, when it comes to using condoms, you can't use both the male and female condom together. No, you either use the male condom alone or the female condom alone. And the reason why I prefer the the male condom as compared to the female condom is, I'm sorry, not I prefer the male condom. The reason why I prefer the condom as a contraceptive method is because it also prevents you from HIV, it prevents you from other STIs, and it prevents you from unplanned pregnancies. I call it the triple form of protection. So it is easier, because the other forms of protection that are out there are only a one form of prevention method. So it's basically just about pregnancy only. Okay, you use the pill, it's pregnancy only. You use the P2, it's just pregnancy. You use the injectable, it's just pregnancy. So ensure that you're very open-minded, and women, don't be afraid to carry a condom. Don't. I know that some people have an issue with latex. Some people have an allergy for latex. So if you have an allergy for latex, you can always use the non-latex condoms. We have non-latex condoms in the market. They're there. They're a little bit pricey, but they're there. And if some people have the psychological effect of, no, me with a condom, no, condom just don't work. Okay. So if you have such kind of mentality, then there are other options. You can use PrEP. Your partner can be probably on a different contraception method, so PrEP is only meant to prevent for HIV, and then you can use another contraception method to prevent unplanned pregnancies if you are not prepared to get children. Okay, so what I'm just trying to say is, ensure that you know, or you ask the right questions before uptaking any form of contraception or family planning method. Okay, so, and for women living with HIV, ensure that your doctor knows that you are living with HIV, or the person administering the prevention, the contraception method that you want to uptake knows that you are actually living with HIV, and they understand your concerns. Okay, especially the concerns that come with the DTG regimen, they understand them. Okay, so that is all I had for today. Thank you so much for listening. If you reached this point, don't forget to subscribe, watch, share, and let us meet next week with a new topic. Bye bye. See you next week.